good afternoon, and welcome back to another episode of News You Can Use. I am super excited today. You know, at the 1 o'clock hour every Monday and Friday, I've started this campaign to help people help themselves ignite and take flight in every area of their life, but predominantly in the health and wealth area. And today I have two wonderful guests. I've got a wonderful lady named Lynne Herod-Devergas and Adam Ibarra. He is coming to us and he is going to wow you with his knowledge of health and fitness and why it's important to make sure you stay healthy amid the COVID. Now, I know a lot of us are breaking out and we're getting out in the open and doing things because the COVID is kind of lifting the ban in certain areas. However, we know that our immune system has to stay healthy. And the way we do it is through planned maintenance. That's right. That's what I said. On your job, you have machinery, you've got cars, planned maintenance, because our bodies should be a well-oiled machine. So with that being said, I want you to come on in. Go ahead and tell a friend and make sure you tell a friend of me to come on in because it's time to win. You know why I say that? Because your enemies frenemies, they need this information too. So make sure you go ahead and grab yourself something good to drink. I'm going to grab something too. Go ahead, grab you something. You want to make sure your throat is lubricated, okay? There we go. All right, fantastic. So now that you've grabbed something to drink, I always tell folks that come on board to make sure they get their notepad and their pen. Why? Because note takers are money makers. And let me tell you something. Not only are note takers money makers, there's something about mental juices that flow and open up all kinds of ideas for you to expand your territory. And I know many of you are saying, okay, Lotus, you told us to get something to drink, but you didn't tell us what you're drinking today. So I'm going to tell you what I'm drinking today. I'm drinking some turmeric milk. Now, many of you know that turmeric has a lot of medicinal purposes, but it's really effective as a natural healing element for inflammation and pain. So here's to turmeric and to your health. Ooh, I love that. So come on in and get in where you fit in because you fit around my table. That's what I said. Say, hey, Gregory Ford, good to see you. Happy to have you here. Good to see Angela Elton all the way from DC. So I got to go back to Gregory Ford because Gregory, we want to know where you're streaming in from. Let us know. And don't forget, if you haven't liked, shared, and started a watch party, go ahead, like, share, and start a watch party. So we're about to get this party started with more news that you can use. But we're going to go to a quick break and we're going to come right back. So let's get ready. See you in a minute. So many people out there today are saying, hey, Lotus, I want to start my own podcast. I want to do vlogs and all that. Well, guess what? We help you with personal and business coaching. We also help you to explode your brand by upbranding. We also connect you to people beyond your front yard that don't even know you. Let us help you connect with people globally and expand your territory. Contact us today at lotusignites@gmail.com and let's schedule your discovery meeting now. All right, so sit back and relax, get your notepad, and let's get ready to come on in because it's time to win. Today, I've got a wonderful lady with me today. She is a powerhouse. She's an affiliate of Naturally Plus, but she's also a financial phenom, and she's here today to help you help yourself ignite and take flight. Please welcome my guest, my friend, and your friend too, to help you do what you need to do, Mrs. Lynne Herod-Devergas. Hey, Lynne.
Hi, Lotus. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who's watching and out there. It's good to see you again and glad to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much. So you and I have started this wonderful campaign helping people on news they could use to enhance their health because, of course, we always say our health is our wealth.
Yes.
But also not only to enhance the physical health, the spiritual health, mind, body, and soul, but also to enhance the dead president's inner wallet.
Right.
Thank you so much. And we're going to be talking about that a little bit today, folks, of how you can help yourself with that. But before we start on that, we've got another spectacular guest coming your way, and you're going to love him. This young man, his name is Adam Ibarra. He's the director of the after school and child care program for the ICATA Training Center. And I think that's all the way out in California. And if it's not, he's going to correct me. So please welcome my guest, my new friend, and he's going to be your friend too and get you whipped into shape. Welcome, Mr. Adam Ibarra. Hey, Adam.
Hi, how's it going?
Going very well. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
It's good to be here.
We look like the Brady Bunch. So I'm going to look down. Hey, Adam. Hey. So today, folks, we've got a banging platform today as we talk about why it's critically important to make sure you know the proper way to boost your immune system. And you can also boost your finances. So, Lynn, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do to make this world a better place as we get started?
All right. You actually, I have a little bit of feedback here. It might be because of the way we're positioned guest-wise, but am a spiritual mentor, self-development mentor and coach, particularly in the way of developing the essence of who you are as a spiritual being in this human experience. As well, I also assist people in that capacity to overcome various emotional, psychological, and even physical types of trauma. What I have included in this holistic approach is also financial health. And I've included this because I have found that so many of the students and clients that I have actually have been living from paycheck to paycheck consistently. And in doing that, they've been frustrated. If one simple thing happens, they can find themselves out of a job. Now we know that the pandemic is happening, and actually, at least in the United States, it's not getting better. It's actually getting worse. And so people are panicked about what they can do for themselves on a whole to stay in a great place and financially. So anyway, that's what I do.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. And Lynn, like you said, this pandemic is resurging in so many states here in the United States, but also abroad. I hear from people all the time in various countries, and this thing is picking up with a vengeance. And so I want to ask Adam, because as you all see, Adam has his mask on. Okay. And thank you so much. So I got to tell you, folks, a lot of times you go places, you don't see people with masks on at all. But there, Adam is a director, and some of you are just coming on. He's a director of the after school and child care program at the ICATA Training Center. And so you see, they are taking your life and health seriously. Okay. So he's going to be on the broadcast with his mask on. Okay, because he's handling his business, folks. So, Adam, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and also tell us about the ICATA Training Center, because we want to know.
Perfect. Well, yeah, my name is Adam Ibarra. I have been at the ICATA Training Center for about 6 months now. It's a new job here as the director. I have been working with children in different periods of my life. I worked with the Painted Turtle, which is a summer camp ran by the Paul Newman Foundation here in California. The ICATA Training Center is located in Valencia, California. We focus on happiness, health, and wellness. And what that means is happiness is pretty straightforward. So is health, but wellness is actually the state of being. It's you being able to connect to yourself and trusting that you're okay. So at ICATA, everything that we do has an approach of strengthening your body, being attuned with your body, being in tune with your spirit, and being in tune with your emotions. So it's a mindfulness setting. So we not only teach martial arts, we teach we teach dance, we teach yoga, we teach art, we teach improv to the children in order to help them strengthen their bodies, brighten their minds, and increase their spirits in order to keep themselves healthier and safer from this pandemic.
Awesome. And see, we are right along with the guru of spirituality, health, and wellness, Mrs. Lynne Herod-Devergas. So, folks, you are getting a tremendous power pack and wealth of knowledge. I would say you've probably got over 80 to 90, probably even 120 years of wealth of knowledge here. But we're not going to say that high because we don't want to kind of, tell y'all, that we might be getting a little older there. So, so with that being said, just a little, we are here today with a wealth of knowledge. So let's get right into it. But before we get right into it, let's look at some of the comments. We've got folks streaming in from all over the world. So, folks, as you come in, get in where you fit in right around my table on news you can use, because we've always got news you can use. And let us know where you're coming in from, because we've got Angela Elty from Washington, D.C. We've got Mr. Gregory Ford. And I said to Gregory, hey, let us know where you're coming in from. And look what Gregory did. He said, hey, I'm here. He said, I'm watching it live from Riverside, California. So thank you so much. And we've got the remarkable Merel Tulekime all the way from Perth, Australia. I love it. And I'm happy to see you here. Thank you so much. And she says, yes, COVID-19 resurging in Melbourne, Australia. It does not go away. So remember that. So I want to also go here because I've got folks streaming in even on my phone. So Sean Lovely Saxton, it's great to see you. Sean, go ahead and type in the feed. Let us know where you're coming in from and let us know how COVID's going down there and what you are doing to boost your immune system. So Robin Shockley, it's great to see you. Thank you for being here. And we've got Ida Rezenpesi. She's all the way from the Netherlands. We are always happy to see you. And we have Patrice Campbell. Good to see you. Go ahead and let us know where you're coming in from. Chacon Prince, good to see you. Happy to have you here as well. Rosalind Willis, Coach Roz, great to see you. Happy to have you here. So as you know, for some of you that's just coming in, we want to let you know it's time to win. So get your notepad and get your pen and take down some of these nuggets that Lynn and Adam are about to give you. So Lynn, go ahead. Let's start right off with you. Hey, Scott Herod is with us. How you doing, Scott? Where you coming in from? So, Lynn, go ahead and get right into it for us. Let us know what your thoughts are about why it's so essential to understand how to boost the immune system. And first, can you tell us what is the immune system for some people that may not know?
Yes, the immune system actually is exactly what it says. It's a system within our body that works and goes into immediate action. It's throughout our body, but it goes into immediate action to begin eliminating any foreign objects that enter into the body. And so foreign objects, we can use the word bacteria,
Yes.
viruses, things of that nature, and sometimes other things too, like when your tummy starts hurting because you've eaten something that the body is got to let go of. So the immune system actually is our safeguard in terms of keeping us healthy. We all know that in our environment, there are so many things, particles and these bacteria and viruses that we breathe in. We've got pollen from trees and flowers. We have so many different types of foreign substances that our bodies are absorbing through our skin, breathing in, eating, and so forth. And the immune system says, to the rescue. They are the heroes of the body in order to, again, keep us in the most optimal health possible.
Yes.
So we need to build that immune system. When we have lowered defenses, it's it's like having an army that's half there sleeping on the job, and something comes in and they're like, what are we supposed to do? That's the weakened immune system. You want them strong, ready to fight what's coming in. And we can do that through the products that Naturally Plus offers.
Yes.
They really help strengthen your army, your defense.
I love it. And, I was doing some research, and according to the health and wellness, it's NIH government. They talk about the immune system, and they talk about the fact that the immune system plays a vital role in protecting your body from the harmful substances like germs and cell changes that could make you very ill in a short amount of time, causing, unfortunately, death. And they also said it is made up of various organs and cells and proteins and all of the wonderful things that Lynn just shared with you. But most importantly, what they're saying is we've got to focus on it and do our maintenance. And this is where Naturally Plus comes in, and living a healthy life. So I concur with you. But also, with that, we not only have to take great things like our water, our supplements like the super lutein and the Miracle Plus, but we also have to get physical with it, baby. We've got to get physical. So, Adam, why is it important for people to get physical with it?
Yes, thank you. I think what you had said before about our bodies being or needing to be well-oiled machines is the perfect illustration. Really, our bodies are machines that I don't think we ever really take courses growing up as children. We don't understand. No one teaches us as children what it is that we need to put in our bodies, what it is that we need to do every day to remain healthy. Studies have shown that as you get an adequate amount of exercise each and every day, whether it's cardio, whether it's strength training, whether it's something in between like yoga, or if it's stretching, those things increase your immune system because they allow your body to they allow your physical body to manage the stress that you go through every single day. So things like stretching, people, especially in the fitness world, you see stories of like bodybuilders, and they put on so much muscle, and that's great,
Yes.
but then they injure themselves because they're not flexible. So then you have to look at your whole body. Well, cardio is great. Too much cardio is not going to give you the results that you want. So you have to mix it up. You have to do your research and balance cardio resistance and stretching in order to allow your body to remain strong and remain stress-free. And ultimately, stress is a huge opponent against your immune system.
Awesome. So, folks, we're bringing the fire. We're giving you the desire to enhance your physical well-being. So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to say hi to some other folks that are streaming in, and then we're going to get right into why water is essential for your body and your health. But we're not just talking about any water. And guess what? You may not know what we're talking about, but you're going to find out real soon. We'll be back. And guess what? If you haven't told a friend of me to come on in that it's time to win, what you waiting for? Go ahead and share this to somebody's page, start a watch party. I like to hear the music moving. We'll be right back. So we're back and thank you for being with us today. If you don't know, now you know, or and if you don't know, you're getting ready to know. I've got two sensational people here with me today. I've got the wonderful Lynne Herod-Devergas and Mr. Adam Ibarra. He's the director of after school and child care program for the ECATA Training Center. And you see he's on his game. He's got his mask on. And of course, many of you have seen the wonderful magnanimous Miss Lynne Herod-Devergas. She's a natural healer, she's an empath, and she's also a financial phenom and a health and wellness, I like to say, expert because she's excellent in what she does. And she's also an affiliate of Naturally Plus, a dynamic company that's interested in your health and wanting you to have wealth. So today we're talking about why it's so important to learn how to not abuse, boost your immune system. And now some of us, we do abuse our immune system. But today we're not going to tell you how to do it. We're going to tell you how to revert what you've caused from abusing your immune system. We're going to teach you how to boost the immune system. And of course, exercise is so great. Now, before we went to a break, Adam talked about stressors and how physical exercise relieves stressors. And it begged the thought of different waters. Why is water so essential to the body? Well, many people say that a large part of the body is made up of water. Are they right, guys?
Yes,
They
absolutely.
are.
The body is predominantly made of water. And we need that in order to, again, sustain our life and to continue to keep the body a well-oiled machine as well. All of these systems work together, and water is a very important part of it. But I'm going to let Adam talk a little bit more about the kind of water that he drinks and
Thank you, Lynn. So I actually do drink Izumio water. Izumio water is a product of Naturally Plus. Izumio water is a water that has been infused with hydrogen molecules. Some of you may think, well, isn't water made up of hydrogen as well? Yes, water does have hydrogen, but the unique part about having hydrogen infused water is that when you consume the water, the hydrogen is able to bond with free radicals that are in your body. Free radicals, if you don't know, are caused by stress and illness and sickness and other things. They also are leading causes of other chronic illnesses and problems. So consuming the hydrogen in the water relieves your body of these free radicals, which does so much damage over time. Also, just so you know, free radicals are the leading cause of aging.
Wow.
So as you take the hydrogen in the water, it slows down the aging process. So imagine how wonderful that is. It improves everything from your skin to even to injuries. I can tell you why I use Insumi water. Obviously, I work in a gym and I spend quite some time in the gym. Before I was taking the Insumi water, I had actually injured I sprained my right Achilles tendon, which prevented me from running for over 8 months. I wasn't able to run. And I also wasn't able to lift because putting any extra weight on the tendon would lead it to further damage. So for 8 months, I wasn't able to exercise as much as I would like. Part of it was because I had not learned how to stretch, which is why I had mentioned that before. But another reason why is because I wasn't consuming the right nutrition in order to help my body recover from the workouts. I was running about, I want to say like 36 miles a week, obviously in different portions. And every 2 weeks I would run the distance of a half marathon. Wow. This Izumio water, this hydrogen, is a treatment used for pro athletes, and now it's available to just regular people who don't work out very much. But it is used as as a preventative measure for muscle stress and injury, and it's used as a recovery method for muscle stress and injury.
Wow. So I heard you say a lot of it's great for athletes. And I do know that unequivocal because I know some folks overseas and they're athletes. And even some of the folks that are a part of Naturally Plus are athletes. And I don't mean like everyday athletes like me. I'll take you to the basketball court and, no, they are professional athletes. Okay. And they use Izumio and they're part of Naturally Plus because they understand that the hydrogen in the water helps to permeate the cells and helps to hydrate the body at an accelerated rate. And it's natural. There are no chemicals in it. So they're not going to have this crash and burn after they drink Izumio water. So what do? The folks that know that they know, I'm going to tell you what we do. We drink Izumio water. That's what we do. We drink Izumio water because it's healthy for us. So let me ask you this, because I had heard, Adam, one of the great national athletes in Japan, she informed me that there are a lot of gyms in Japan that actually have Izumio, and they created some type of system where when people pay for their monthly membership, they get so much Izumio water because it does such a fantastic job with rehydrating people. So have you heard about that yet?
I have not heard about that, but I haven't, I can't say that I haven't thought of that idea. I think one thing that's really important is not just in the gym setting, Izumio water is really important for protecting your immune system. Like I said, it helps bond with the free radicals and releases that, or it helps you excrete that from your body through sweat or urine. So I want to present this because I work with children, and these children are the children of what we would consider essential workers. And these essential workers are doctors and nurses, or even teachers. Mm-hmm. So the teachers that are going to be working in the new school year, they will also be exposed to large amounts of children. And It's very important for our families within our community here at Ekata to have access to such a powerful agent for their immune system. So yes, does it work well in a gym? Yes, it does. But I think the prevalence here could be the COVID-19 virus and how Izumio water helps prevent and helps you heal from the virus.
So I love that you said that because it is about prevention. And so I want to share this with you also, everyone. Now, this is something that I have to share with you. We are not medical doctors, so please consult with your physician prior to taking any supplements, because some people may say, well, the water hurt me. It's water. The difference with this water, okay, and I'm gonna let Adam share where it's come from and how it's infused. This water has something your kitchen water don't have. This water has something that your store-bought water has. And so we're not saying that we're doctors, because we can't make that claim. Not that we're medical doctors. We're not medical doctors. But this water has hydrogen in it. And the hydrogen helps you to remove the radicals, because free radicals, what do they cause? They cause aging. This water helps with fatigue, enhances your focus, and all of that. I've got personal testimonies that someone shared with me, but also something else I think you touched on earlier. The COVID-19, we came to you to tell you about the COVID-19 a little bit, but to share these ways to boost your immune system. And this is one surefire way to boost your immune system. Now, let me ask you this, Adam, because I've seen a test where people have taken water and they've put like a bunch of not safety pins. I think they were either safety pins or they were clips. And they put these clips in these jars. And when they put these clips in these jars, some of them rusted, and that's because of free radicals, from what I understand. And like we said earlier, the free radicals, the water helps to get rid of the free radicals, which create rust in the body. The free radicals create rust in the body. So can you give us like a bird's eye view of what that would kind of look like in the body, like arthritis, or what would that be like?
So as far as what you're mentioning with the experiment, that's proof of what is called oxidation. Metal, when it becomes oxidized, it turns into rust. When you cut open an apple and you see it brown, or an avocado and you see it brown, it's oxidized because it's exposed to air. So as you are breathing, you are inhaling oxygen, which is very important for your body, obviously, to breathe. But part of the oxygen becomes what is called a free radical. I like how you use the term rust. In other terms, free radicals would lead to fatigue. Free radicals lead to chronic illnesses. Usually, a lot of people who experience chronic illnesses have a ton of stress, and that stress is accumulated and retained because of the amount of free radicals in your body. So as you consume hydrogen, then the hydrogen bonds with the oxidized cells in your body. Then you either urinate it or you sweat it out, pick one, and you're then free of many oxidized cells in your body. So it's almost like it's like preventing your cells from being cut open like an apple and being exposed to air. You keep it nice and fresh. It's like you're keeping your cells nice and fresh. And obviously we like fresh fruit. We like fresh vegetables. So you want your body to be made up of fresh cells, fresh, healthy cells that work stronger, work faster, live longer, are healthier, and keep you safer ultimately.
Right. So I've heard it said that hydrogen is the fuel of life.
Yes.
And this is one of the reasons why the wonderful scientists with Naturally Plus have put this in the water, because it does fuel life. And this process that they use, it's used as a reduction, to reduce harmful things from happening to the body.
Yes.
Okay?
And I will speak to that a little bit as well. Absolutely. First of all, the only two things that Izumio has is purified spring water and hydrogen gas. That's it. So you can take this with everything, whether you're on medication or whatever your circumstances are. And as you said, people should check with their doctor. But we don't, with the Izumio, say that it really does heal, or that it prevents or cures or diagnoses anything. What we do know is that when it is the performance of Izumio itself is because the hydrogen is the state-of-the-art antioxidant. And it does, as Adam has said so eloquently, and you too, Lotus, is that it really does reduce or neutralize harmful free radicals. There are some good free radicals in the body, but it's the harmful free radicals that causes the disease and the aging. Anyway, the process of this in this lovely package is the water is purified, oxygen is taken out of the water, and then hydrogen gas is infused into it, and then the process is put into this pouch.
Right.
Where the aluminum on the outside holds the hydrogen in for up to a year.
Right.
The inside, though, is a non-soluble material, so that it does not bleed into the water, and it keeps it clean, and it keeps it pure.
Right.
So when that hydrogen goes into the DNA, It neutralizes those harmful free radicals, and it likes to dance. It has one electron and one proton, and it says, "Hey, I see you don't have a partner. Let me partner with you."
I love it. I love it. So
That's what it is.
I love it. I like the way you explain that, because it is a dance. And so I want to grab a couple of remarks right quick. Angela Elting says that I wish this was available when I played sports throughout my life from middle school to adulthood. And she also said that this would have been great for recovery after intense workouts, especially when I played rugby. And she actually was the rugby captain for the Japanese female rugby team. I believe it was, she played in the nines, and I think that she was the captain there, where she had national acclaim in Japan. So I want to also say hi to Harriet Holmes. Good to see you. Mickey Barrios, is always great to see you. Malik Lorenz Amadeus, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Pastor Max, we saw you earlier. Where you streaming in from? And the CEO of Cons to Dons, Orrin Harris, he's here all the way out of Florida. Great to see you. Elizabeth Hope Brown, fabulous author out of Georgia. Good to see you. Anthony Barbie, my cousin-in-law. Mwah, love you. He's out of Patterson, New Jersey. Great to see you. And Brent Michael Connors, good to see you. Brent, where you streaming in from? Let us know, because we want to send a special hello and thank you all the way to you. And we also have Dr. Virginia Bradshaw, pastor of a phenomenal tabernacle. Pastor, it's good to see you. Happy you're here. Hope you're learning a lot, because we came here today to ignite and take pride in our health, because our health is our wealth. So we're going to take a quick break, because I got a doctor in the house. We're going to take a quick break and hear what Dr. Garth Nicholson has to say as we do a quick commercial. So what I want you to do is sit back, hold tight, and let's hear a couple of things about what Dr. Nicholson is going to share with us about hydrogen. Okay, so just hold tight. We're going to get this up here for you, and we're going to take a quick break. Okay, be right back. I love this. This is such a great show.
Hydrogen is the simplest and most abundant element found in the universe. It is present on Earth as a diatomic form, H2, and it's present in a number of different environments here on Earth. Well, primarily hydrogen is present as this bimolecular molecule. It is associated with a number of different environments. So it can be found, for example, in petroleum deposits. It can be found as a free hydrogen gas, and it can be found complexed in a number of different environments. For example, hydrogen dissolved in water.
So what is hydrogen? It's the most abundant element in the universe. It's also the simplest element. It contains one proton and one electron. That's why we like to show it in a very simplified format. It's a colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-toxic gas found in nature, as I mentioned, as H2. And you find H2 naturally. It's naturally in the soil. It's naturally in small amounts in the water. It's naturally, there's a very minute amount in the air that we breathe. But you can find higher amounts, for example, in oil wells or in deposits at the bottom of the sea that have trapped hydrogen. So it is available on our Earth as H2. So we know it as H2. Turns out it's a powerful antioxidant, but not too powerful. And this was one of the principal findings that was made in Japan by Professor Ota. He did an amazing study where he found that not only was hydrogen an antioxidant, that is, it was able to neutralize oxidative capacity in a cell, and I'll show you what that means in just a moment.
So, with that being said, I just wanted to come back, give you guys a quick break, and let you hear the expertise of Dr. Garth Nicholson. He is a PhD and he's a professor, and he did an interview and he talked about Naturally Plus USA and why it's so essential to have hydrogen in the water. So, I just wanted to get give you a sample of that, and I will send you this link so you can check out this video. So I'll put the link there. So Lynne, what do you have to say about that? Because he's telling us some great things that a lot of us didn't even know.
Yes, he is. He is. And I want to mention that Dr. Nicholson is a Nobel Prize nominee. And if you were to Google him, you would see that he has won almost every prestigious scientific award throughout the world and has worked at several laboratories. So this is not only a molecular biologist and chemist who is speaking about hydrogen, but he is the one of the world most infamous scientists in the world. In any
Yes.
event, what he is really saying is that they're utilizing hydrogen and really discovering what the benefits are within the body. And as you heard him say, there are minute traces of hydrogen in water, in the air, in the soil. Now, I know that there are other means and products that have hydrogen gas infused into their products. What I do want to share is that Dr. Nicholson, who I've had the pleasure of meeting and speaking with at length privately, and Dr. Oda as well, they, along with other scientists, use azumio to determine the beneficial effect within the human body. And that's because azumio has 4,700 times more hydrogen gas in it than the waters of Lourdes, France. Now, some of
Right.
you have heard of Lourdes, France. There have been millions and millions of people that have traveled there over the past century because they say it has healing properties. Well, there are significant benefits because of the way the hydrogen goes into the DNA. And Dr. Nicholson really leads the charge. The last time I saw him, this is what he said. I'm going to paraphrase. He held up the azumio. He was talking in front of a group of about 8,000. And he said, if you are over 50, you must drink this every day. It is not something that's what did he say? It's not something that you'd like to do. This is what you must do if you want to remain healthy. And he was so adamant about it. And of course, he went on to say that he and his family continue to drink it. And he said, but at any age, this is what you need, even for children. He said, because it will help keep their bodies strong as they continue to grow and get into the habit of drinking it. And they use azumio because it has the highest concentration of hydrogen gas in water than any place else on the planet. 1,500 medical articles you can look up and see these various scientists, and they will note that azumio is used in their research.
Well, Lynne, I got to tell you, I've seen Dr. Nicholson everywhere. So I wanted to pull up some of the things that he's been on. He is in molecular science, folks. He understands how your molecules break down in the body. He understands every facet of the body, if you will. And he's been on some of the most prestigious stages and has talked to some of the greatest companies on the planet. So yeah, he knows what he's talking about. He has done it, and it's not bragging if you've done it. So I just wanted to share that because I thought it was really fascinating to see where he's been, what he's done, who he's represented, people who call on him all over the world. Why? Because they believe in what he's saying, because he's got the facts, and the facts are in the pudding, and it's in Izumio water. So just quickly, I want to say hi. We've got more people streaming in. Mike Taylor, great to see you. Wonderful rapper out of PA. Go ahead and type where you're coming in from. And Deshaun Johnson, great to see you. We've got a myriad of people streaming in. I see him on my phone. I see him here in the feed. So we thank you today. I know many of you, you're just coming on wondering what in the world is going on. How am I going to boost my immune system and know that my health is my wealth? Well, I've got Lynne Herod-Devergas with us. She's a spiritual leader. She can help heal you remotely, and she can also help expand your mind, expand your health, and expand your wealth through her personal company, but also as an affiliate with Naturally Plus USA. And we also have Adam Ibra. He's the director of the After School and Child Care Program for the Ekata Training Center. And see, he's on his business. He's making sure that everybody's safe. But importantly, he is a part of the Naturally Plus family. And today we were talking about ways to boost your health effectively and also boost your wealth. And so Mondays and Fridays will be here every Monday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Lynne Herod-Devergas, that's leading the charge, along with other people, many doctors and directors all over the world that are a part of Naturally Plus. Why? Because we are still amid the COVID. Nothing has changed. It's just gotten worse. And because it's gotten worse, we've got to maintain our immune system, not just to survive, but to thrive. So if you don't have some Izumio, you need to get it. And we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to leave this with you, and we're going to come right back to you so that you can help yourself just ignite and take flight. But look, we can't do it for you. You got to stand up and you've got to do it. So watch this quick commercial and we'll be right back. Here it goes.
We can't hear you.
Thank you so much. Get your Izumio now. Don't hesitate. Don't debate. Don't wait till it's too late to take action on your immune system, because no one can do it for you like you can do it. So hey there, live with Larry. Good to see you. Happy to have you out of Charlotte, North Carolina. As you see, folks, your health is your wealth. And it starts with something so simple as something in this gray little pack called Izumio. And many of you have asked me, I come on before I ever started talking about it. People were calling me, texting me, Lotus, what is that you're drinking? We want to know, blah, blah, blah. And so I started sharing it with them, and people were like, I want some of that. How can I get it? Lotus, you need to be talking about this on your news you can use and the rest of your channels. And so I decided to do it, but especially amid the COVID, because we want to help people boost their immune system, because statistics have shown that many people perish because of a weak immune system, because their immune system is further compromised by the COVID virus. So having said that, again, I must say to all of you out there, we are not medical doctors. We don't profess to be medical doctors. So please consult with your physician if you begin to take any other products like our super lutein and or our Miracle Plus. And we'll be talking about that when we come back on Monday. But to take the water, you can ask your doctor. But guess what? There's nothing in this water but mineral water and the wonderful hydrogen. So I would say drink Izumio. So as we approach the end of this broadcast for today, Lynne Herod-Devergas, what would your last words be? What would you say?
Well, what I say is drink Izumio. Take care of your health. That's so important. Adam was talking about exercising today, making sure also that you stretch and you do those things to reduce stress, because stress is one of the biggest culprits in terms of creating harmful free radicals. So we want to do everything we can to reduce our stress. But because we do take on so many other things, we also must have supplements. Supplements are significant to the body. Now, I know we didn't get a chance to talk a lot this evening or this morning about the financial aspect of this program and how you can be healthy and wealthy at the same time. But we will, I promise you, get to that during our program next week. So you want to stay tuned for that, because we will really be taking you along a path that's so simple, so easy, that can help add to your finances and then help you to begin growing and establishing wealth.
Said people need to really take care of their health because it is their wealth. And so, Adam, we are super happy that you joined us today to share a myriad of things you shared with us. Oh my God, you just came on the scene and just blew it up. The millennials are in the house. That's all I'm going to say, y'all. The millennials are in the house. The millennials are representing. I hear people all the time, Adam, say, well, the millennials, they don't care. The millennials are out there. They're spreading COVID. The millennials, la, 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 la. But you showed up today and you showed out. So as a millennial, what would you share with the world about health and wellness and taking care of their health, because their health is their wealth? I think he was muted. There we go.
There we go. Well, Lotus, thank you so much for having me here. I can't really say that my words are strictly because I am a millennial, or nor are my words for millennials. I think the most important thing I can say is take charge of your own life. Take charge of your body. You're not going to get another body. You do get this one body. Your body is amazing. Your body is incredible. You need to understand it. You need to know what it is you need to do to nourish your body, strengthen your body through what you consume and through what you do with your body. I repeat the words of Lynne: drink Izumio water. But also, it's not a bad thing to do your research. Go look up the effects of hydrogen. Make sure you know exactly what it is that it can help you with, and then take action. And when you take action, you'll see the results.
I love it. Take action and you'll see the results. Take action and you will see the results. So if people want to take action, people want to jump right in and get in where they fit in to a healthier place in life, how can they reach out to you?
They can reach out by going to Lynne for NPUSA@gmail.com.
So some folks are saying, Lynne, are you all affiliates of Naturally Plus? Yep, we are affiliates of Naturally Plus. And you can reach Lynne. Where, Lynne?
At Lynne for NPUSA@gmail.com. And make sure you put the E on Lynne.
Okay, so I've got one other question, Lynn. Some people want to reach out to you for spiritual help as well, and nutrition. So where could they reach out to you at?
centeroflightmiracles.org.
All right, so fantastic. So listen, a lot of folks are looking at Adam saying, okay, I want to come to the gym. I want to get there because Adam, you're the director of the after school and child care program. You're being safe for Ikata Training Center. How can we get a hold of you? And Adam, go ahead, put it in the chat where it's at and let me get it up on the screen so people will know what you mean because he is on his job. He's making sure that he's staying healthy and protecting our children and your children too. And if you want to get with him and learn how to become a part of the Ikata Training Center, where they're going to take excellent care of your children, go ahead and make sure you reach out to him. And if you want to know how to reach out to him, I'm going to put the link right here on the screen so you'll know what he means. Okay. So here you go. Here's the link. Reach out to him because he does live with integrity, and so should you. So here we go. Let's get that up on the screen. Let's see here. Let's get that up there. All right. We've got so much stuff going on. It's like, wait a minute. Let's do this. I'm going to take this. Make sure you guys like, share, and start a watch party on here too, because we've got a lot of people out there that need this information. And have them hit Adam up. Have them hit him up if they're in the area. Adam, let folks know where you're locally at so they can reach out to you and they can hit you up on the email. Let them know where you're physically at.
Yeah, we are located in Valencia, California. Valencia, that's V as in Victor, Alencia.
All right. So we have Angela saying awesome information. She says, thank you, Adam and Lynn, and thank you from me to you as well. And for all of you out there that's joined us today, we've had a myriad of people join us from all over. And we just want to say, here's to your health. Remember, your health is your wealth. Don't forget to reach out to Adam, and he will be delighted to help you. And please don't forget to reach out to Lynn because Lynn is your friend. You can also contact her at 213-368-6593. 213-368-6593. Don't forget, reach out to her. Here's her email again for you. So just in case you missed it, you'll have it. Let me grab that up here again, Lynn, and get that up here. So make sure you reach out to Lynn right there. We are all affiliates of Naturally Plus. You can reach out to any one of us, but make sure you reach out to Lynn. Make sure you reach out to Adam, and let us help you help yourself ignite and take flight and take control of every area of your life. And for one-on-one coaching, don't forget to reach out to me at lotusignites@gmail.com, 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 lotusignites@gmail.com. And don't forget, we love Himsky TV. But most importantly, get at us, stay with us, and drink your Izumio. Okay? So, with that being said, we love to have you here and meet you here again next week, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What time is that over your way, Lynn?
It's 10 a.m.
All right, fantastic. Guess what? We've got a big baller shot caller, Vanita Busby Murray. She's on here. She said, very informative. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for sharing too. And guess what? If you don't know, now you know. Guess who's just recently become a Naturally Plus affiliate? I'll bring her information up on the screen. Bow, Vanita Busby Murray. We're so happy to have you on board, because people know she don't get involved in nothing that's not the truth. 100. So thank you so much. Thank you, Adam, for being on board this week. We appreciate you. Thank you, Lynne Herod-Devergas. Always a pleasure to be here with you. So, folks, make sure you join us again on Monday, 1 p.m., same bad channel, same bad time, where we are bringing more news that you can use. Make sure you like, share, start a watch party. And if you came in late, go ahead and hit the replay. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend.